Hello everyone, thanks again for joining me for vlog 2. Basically I'm about 20 minutes on from when I finished vlog 1. Conditions have not changed, still looks full of flies, blue skies, flat calm lake, warm, high pressure. So vlog 2 is going to be zigs. My rods are still actually in from vlog 1, still hard on the bottom, but they're now going to come in. I'm going to swap them around, get some zigs on, and we're going to start vlog 2 and fish zigs for this 24-hour period. So let me spin you around, take you through what's happening, and again, thanks for joining me. Like I mentioned, my rods are still actually out there. You'll see, still out there from vlog 1, still done about the same as vlog 1. If you haven't seen it, I've probably just spoiled it, apologies, but if you have, happy days. What I've also got ready, I've been tying some bits in advance. I'll show you on here. There's my 3 zigs, razor sharp hooks. I've even though they're small hooks, I've still sharpened them up. They're already pre-tied, 10 foot long. All 3 are going to go out there at 10 foot. I already know out where I'm going to be fishing is 13 to 14 feet, depending where I land. I don't want to be right on the surface because I don't think they'll be backs out of the water just yet. So I'm going to start at 10, see how that goes. Fan them all out like I did the bottom baits. Basically, I'm going to wind them in, swap them over, put them back on the same spots, just 10 foot off the bottom. I may leave them out tonight as well. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Or I may drop a zig down a bit lower for night. I don't know. But for now, I'm going to get those rods in, get them rigged up for zigs, and we'll get some out in the water. Because, yeah, as you'll see, well, you won't because the sun's hiding behind the tree. But yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Let's do it. So before I get all 3 rods back out, I mentioned in vlog 1 about how clear the water is and how you have to really try your best to camouflage your presentation the best you can. In the edge here I'm walking up to is what I believe I've been fishing on out in the pond last night. This is the last rig I brought in. So even with my best efforts and products that are available, if I zoom in, you can clearly see pretty much every element of from the rig tubing right the way down to the blooming hook, you know, and that is me putting out what I think is my best stuff I've got to present over something like that. So it just shows you, I know I'm fishing, I know I'm doing this in the edge, I'm in about maybe 3 to 4 inches of water, but by the time a fish tips down to come down to your bait, they're closer than that to it. So you can see why clear waters are much more trickier to get bites. Can I improve on that? I don't know. Maybe the one thing I could change, the thing that stands out the most to me is the Thinking Angler's ring swivel because it's silver. So maybe I could change that to a black one. I don't know. But yeah, it just highlights from a bird's eye view. Look at that. There you go. Something to think about in your own fishing there. Can you improve what you're putting out in the pond? Right, let me zoom back out, but for now, speaking about in the pond, we're going to get 3 zigs out. I thought I'm just going to do a little bit of in-depth of my setup for zig fishing. Bearing in mind I'm not a zig angler, I've cast a zig out a handful of times and I've only ever caught from the Lovells day ticket lake that I've been fishing recently. I've never ever caught a fish out of the A1 Pits complex on a zig, so this could be a first for me. Start with the main line, let's get that out of the way. I'm using the KORDA long chuck tapered main line that I used on vlog 1, purely because if you're new to this channel and you've not seen any of my other videos, or you've never been to the A1 pits, pit 6 and pit 5, I'm on pit 5, it is compulsory to have a shock leader on your rods. You cannot cast out in the lakes without them. I don't trust my own shock leader knots, so this stuff is a fuse shock leader. So it's 300 meters of 15-pound line, which is 0.33 millimeters, so it flies out miles, and either end there is a 30-pound shock leader, so it tapers from 0.33 to 0.47, so you get about 2 rod lengths of 30-pound basically shock leader fused on the end, so there is no knot. So basically you are fishing you're fishing the rules and you're fishing safely and effectively, and there is no knot, so there's no weak point in my opinion. So onto that I've slid about maybe 6mm piece of a KORDA silica mud sleeve, then I've slid a KORDA lead clip, then I've used a size 8 quick change swivel, That's going to be for attaching my hook link on and off. So if anyone's never used a KORDA lead clip, it's all I've ever used basically my whole time, but in case you haven't, when you pull the swivel in, you can pull it in and that looks like it's ready, it's good. It's actually not, unless it clicks, it will very easily pull back out. So when you pull them in, sort of wrap it round, hold it tight, and you have to wait for the click, which hopefully you'll hear. Now that's in, now that won't come out. So that's fishing safe now. My lead is a 3.5 ounce distance lead, which I'm just going to put the lead onto the old lead clip like that. So it's on, and this is where the silicone mud sleeve comes in. Basically, I just wet it. All I'm doing is I'm sliding it just onto the end. So on the force of the cast, if you don't have a tail rubber, you'll see the lead clip will try and open up and the lead will come off. That's all that's stopping that from doing. But when it's in situ and I'm fishing, as soon as the fish picks the hook up, or hits the zig, shakes his head, the lead is gone. So you're straight, direct contact with the fish. There's no pendulum lead swinging around. It's much safer and I'm much more likely to land it. So now I'm going to get my rods out in the lake. They're going to go 26.5 wraps out, same spots as I fished on the deck last night. I know it's 13 3/4 feet out there roughly. So I've put all three at 10 foot, so I'm 3 foot below the surface. 2 are on black foam and black zigger liner kicker, and the other one is on a black and red foam with a black zigger line kicker. And I think all the hooks are size 10s or 9s, I'm not sure, I think they're 10s. Little thinking anglers, little wide gate ones. So let's get some rods out there and see if I can catch my first A1 Pitts zig carp. You might have just been watching that thinking, what the bloody hell's East Coast doing? Basically, what I've been doing there is I've stretched all 3 hook links out, because when I've wound it off or measured it off the spool, it seems coiled up. So when I've stretched it out, it goes a lot more limp and supple, and I think it sits in the water better. Now, how I know that my hook links are 10 foot is my loop that's going to hook onto the quick change swivel. I've doubled that round there and tied it on, and basically I've walked my line out just about 4 inches past that bank stick and chopped it off. My rods are 10 foot, that's how I know my hook links are 10 foot. So all 3 were made the same. So all that's left to do now is actually get them on and get them in the lake. I am actually able to wade in this peg. I don't know how well it will show it, but it's fairly shallow going out quite a way, I think, or a little way out. So it's going to make getting the zig cast out much easier, because I can lay the foam bit on the water with a hook and know I'm not going to get caught in anything. So let's get some rods out. Just found that one. In the last vlog I found a lucky 2p that wasn't so lucky. This time I found maybe the lucky penny, who knows. So that's the end setup that's going to go out there with the 10 foot hook link with a bit of black foam. Where's the end? Let's show you the end of the zig. There it is. That's what's going out there. Let's do it. Well, that's it. We're zigging then, all three out. The right one has gone a little bit sort of, I'm in my area, but if someone comes to my right and sets up, I will bring that in and move it more central to my swim. Some of these swims, they sort of like, you're kind of sometimes facing each other, so there's nobody here at the moment. It's Thursday, so there could well be, but if I move it, I move it. If I don't have to, I don't have to. All three went out. I weighed it out and I've allowed one wrap less, so I've actually gone 25.5, not 26.5, purely because I'm a rod length out in the water when I'm casting. So all three 10 foot, all dropped. I see the lead go in and then the zig beside it. There should be 2 plops when the lead lands. I see all three land, so I know all three's fishing. I'm happy, I'm fairly confident. Not sure if anything's going to happen during the daylight hours. If I'm honest, I think I'm more confident of getting one at night time on the zig, but I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I can get one both day and night. That'd be great, wouldn't it? But for now, I'm going to get tidied up and just have a bit of a chill out really and enjoy the session. There's not much I can do. I am going to tie some rigs up today, ready for quite a way down the line, but a load of bottom bait rigs. I've got a rig safe, I've got all my materials. I'm just going to have a bit of a prep day. I can't do much more with the zigs. I'm not going to move them around, up, down, different colours, etc. I'm quite happy with what I've cast in. That's why I've cast out what I've cast out. So yeah, fingers crossed we get one. While I am sitting here, just before I start doing all my rig tying and stuff, I'm going to take the opportunity, as I'm doing every video, to say to you lot, thank you very much for watching, supporting the channel by liking the videos, commenting, subscribing, sharing. Any interaction in any way is massively appreciated by me, as always. I've just looked, I'm over the 1600 subscriber mark now, so excellent. Thank you very, very much. That's massively appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, please have a look through the channel. There is other videos, and if you want to become a subscriber, it's free, doesn't cost you now, you're not signed to nothing. Just click the button, you become a subscriber, and if you don't want to be a subscriber anymore, click it again and you become unsubscribed. It's that simple. But it does massively help me out, and for all you regular lot that are commenting and giving the videos thumbs up and that, nice one, it is much appreciated. But for now, I'm going to get some rigs tied up and try to show you a fish in this vlog, because it would be nice. Well, we're getting a bit of wind on the lake. That's got to help. I always like a bit of a ripple on a lake. I never like a flat calm lake. It would have helped if we had a bit of wind when I cast the zigs in, because it would have blown the actual zig hook bait away from the lead, wouldn't it? But none of them tangled. I see them all land, none of them tangled. I just had a thought while I'm sitting here just enjoying the sunshine. I've took you through the rod setup, the line, the lead, the hook, the actual like foaming. I haven't shown you the hook link. I'm using this stuff. It's Thinking Angler stuff in the 13. They do it in an 11 pound and a 13. I've got the heavier one just because I'm a bit new to the old zigging, so I'm going to be a bit maybe too heavy handed at times, so the extra breaking strain if I get a fish might help me out. All companies do it. I bought that one because Scott Lloyd uses it. That's the only reason. I follow him, he catches some big fish on zigs. If it works for him, then yeah, it should work for anybody, shouldn't it? So that's the reason I bought it. So it does show that when sponsored anglers are sponsored by companies, they do make us go out and buy stuff just because we see them use it. That was a train towing a train there, look. It does show that it works, doesn't it? When sponsored anglers, I'm using this, and you use it because you buy it them because they use it. That's exactly what I've done there. So hopefully that'll help aid me catch a fish. But it looks lovely on the pits. Sometimes being here is just enough, but I appreciate if I keep putting videos out where I don't catch nothing, you're going to stop watching. But sometimes all you can do is what you can do. So let's see how this session unfolds. It's just gone midday. I'm going to give it till maybe mid to late morning tomorrow on the zigs. I'm meant to be going home tomorrow and then surfing for the weekend, but I'm looking at the swell and the forecast and the waves don't look that good. So if they deteriorate anymore, I shall most likely stay on tomorrow night, and if I do, that'll be vlog free, and I might go in with solid bags. I don't know. That's what I'm going to try next. is solid bags, I think. So either that'll be tomorrow night or when I come back next week. But for now, let's worry about these bits of foam catching me a pit 5 carp. Now, I've had to think what I'm going to do with the rods tonight. I'm going to bring all 3 back in, just make sure they're all fishing correctly. I know they are, but I just need to in my own head. The middle rod I'm going to swap from 10 foot down to 8 foot, and the right hand rod I'm going to swap from 10 foot down to 6. So I'm fishing one just below mid-water, one just above mid-water, and one mid, like, 3rd layer. And that's going to go back out tonight. Same hook, same hook baits on the foams I've got. I'm just going to shorten 1 by 4 foot and 1 by 2 foot, put them back out in the same spots. So let's get on and do that now. Right, that's them out. The right hand one I actually brought back in because I cast it sort of not either as the middle rod or the right hand rod. I sort of put it in the bloody middle. So what I've done is I've managed to get the left and middle where I want them, and the right hand one, there's nobody to my right, there's nobody on that split bank now, and it's about 10 to 6, quarter to 6. Chances are in the next 20 minutes nobody else is going to turn up. So don't really know what depth I'm in on the right hand rod. I'm guessing around the same because Gammo said it's all pretty much flat out there in the middle of the lake. All I've done is I've put it right, and I haven't clipped it either. I've walloped it as far as I can, but I would say I'm at least as far out as the other 2 rods, if not slightly further. So that could be the rod that goes in sort of no man's land. And by 7 in the morning when the gates open, if someone turns up and goes in there, I'm quite happy to wind it in. I've just got to quickly whip a zig in. It's no issues, it's no dramas. If it's not gone by 7 o'clock in the morning, it's probably not going to anyway. So yeah, barbecue time. Do you know what? It's turned proper cold. In the time I've done them rods, I'm getting my trousers back on, my jumper back on. We're going to get the barbecue lit. As you'll see, I've had to take drastic measures to try and get the bloody thing lit. These coals are utter crap. Don't ever buy a pound stretch of barbecue coals because they're awful. Yeah, random innit. Can't imagine my food's going to taste too good, but you never know. Let's have a little look at the lake. Train going past. Light's faded massively. I don't know if my rods will actually show this line or not now. Let's zoom in. Ah, you will be able to see that they're going straight out there where they should be, and then that one, that's going over there. So as I zoom back out, you'll see I'm kind of, I should be fishing there. I've got a rod over there, but there's nobody along there. No one along there. There's an angry lorry driver. And there's a shit barbecue. And that, folks, is Thursday night. Bring it on. So I'm just sitting there watching the lake, trying to keep me off that disaster of a barbecue. I reckon we're going to be ridge monkeying the old food tonight. I can't even see that barbecue's going to work. Definitely need to find some better barbecue coals than the ones I've got, because they are crap. But hopefully you can kind of see how I mean that right hand rod is going right. It's safe fishing, it's in open water, there's nothing out there that I know of, and like I said, absolutely nobody. I think the closest person to that rod is right in the far corner of the 4-5 split, so the other side of the lake. So there's no pressure in there, there's one line going across there. You never know, something like that could pick a fish up. So if you've got the opportunity to try stuff like that, sometimes it is worth it. We shall see, but as it stands, there is 1, 2, 3 of us on tonight. 3 of us on pit 5. Perfect spring conditions. It's been lovely and warm today. It's not going to be quite as cold tonight. The lake's got a bit of a wind on it now. Pressure's up a little bit, but can't have it all, can you? Come on the carp, let's see if we can't get one, because it'd be really, really nice to put one, especially in vlog 2, to get a carp that quickly for me. It'd be great. And on a zig, that'd be really, really great. So yeah, I'm just going to keep snarling and pulling face at my barbecue. It's probably going to burn out, and I'll bring you back with most likely a ridge monkey with some sausages in it. Well, amazingly, it's starting to burn food, so might be having a barbecue finish after all. Well, I can start my evening off with 4 proper burnt sausages, because I was pissing around looking at wind direction, so they're proper burnt. While I think about it, shout out to Wayne Wigger. These ones are for you, my friend. Well, that's it for tonight. I've had my sausages, burnt steak. I forgot to do a clip of the steak, but I'm sure you've all seen how I have a steak, and if you haven't, you probably wouldn't want to eat it if you're new to the channel. But yeah, that's me, all wrapped up, tucked up in my bag now. It's about 8:30, something like that. I'm going to lay here for maybe an hour, hour and a half, and then if nothing's happened, get my head down, I think, and hope to be woken in the night. It looks very flat and calm out there. There is a very small wind on the lake, not much whatsoever, but there's a little wind. I suppose you can see from the steam actually coming out the tower opposite side of the lake which way the wind's going. But yeah, I'm going to just lay here, have a look out, see if I can see anything, see if I get any liners or hear anything, or just give me anything to go on. And if not, I'm just going to go to bed in a bit and hope that a rod wakes me up and tells me I have a fish on. So maybe I'll see you during the night, and if I don't, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Sadly, no fish through the night. Birds are starting to sing. It's becoming light. It's about 5:30 now, something like that. I think now's a good time to get a bite, to be honest. It's that morning period. Just because I'm not on the bottom, I don't think it makes it any less or more of a chance. I think you still got that morning feeding period. If they're going to have it, they're going to have it, aren't they? So let's hope that one of them wants to have it, because I'm heading for 2 blank videos if not, which is risky, putting 2 blank videos out, but they're coming out. However they come out is how it happens. If I end up doing 10 blank videos in a row, that's just how it is. All the sessions are genuine, that's how they are. I think if you only put videos out where you catch each time, I think that's very unrealistic, and it gives people a false perspective of here, because these are tricky waters. All these pits here, they're tricky waters to catch from. I think I've mentioned it in the vlog already, but they're not easy. But if you only put videos out when you catch me, you make somewhere look easy, and then someone comes and think, no, that's all right, we'll go there, catch a few fish, and then they go and disappointed because they haven't caught anything, or they question their own angling. It's nothing to do with that. There's been a bloke on here since I've been here. He's had nothing either. Well, nobody's had nothing that I've seen since I've been here, if I'm honest. And like I say, I'm presuming they're all fairly competent anglers. They look good anglers from what I've seen of their fishing, baiting up and casting out and stuff. They look quite competent anglers. It's just how it is, isn't it? So you never know though. The session's not over yet. I've got a few hours left. The old zigs could come good yet, so fingers crossed, eh? It's a funky old coloured sky this morning. Some nice colours in there. If I spin around the lake, it's got some nice colours on it as well. Looks nice. It would look a lot nicer though if one of you could just do something, please, with a nice big fish on the end. You never know. Like I say, there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 of us on, 5 of us on, sorry. I thought there was only 4, there's 5 of us on. I've seen nobody do nothing. I've seen nobody, no head torches during the night, no nothing. So I think we're all in the same boat, but hopefully we can all catch something. Everyone on the lake gets a bite. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? For now, I'm going to get the kettle on and yeah, just sit and enjoy the morning sunrise. Oh, look how things change. The sky's clouded over. It's quite cool. There's like a dampness in the air this morning. You see the lake looks very unziggified to me now. I don't even think that's the word, ziggified, is it? I've got about 4 hours of my ticket money left before I need to either pay for another night or go home. I have checked the surf forecast and it's not worth 5 hours of driving for me. It's an hour and a half to get home from here, and then it's 3.5 hours back up the map again to get to Scarborough. So it's 5 hours I'm going to drive for waves that are not really very good, when I've got 3 motionless rods that are sat there that I can just pay for another night and stay and go in with a different approach and make vlog free. So that's what I'm going to do, people, because the important thing is you must keep trying. Don't lose faith, don't lose heart, keep going, because at some point your luck's got to change and you've got to catch a fish, haven't you? Well, that's my thinking anyway. So I'm going to see this session out on the zigs. If anything happens, you'll know about it. If it doesn't, I'll bring you back for an outro and another apology saying sorry, no fish again. And we'll start vlog 3 and see if we can't sort this bloody job out. So hopefully I'll see you with a fish, but if not, I'll see you for an outro. Well, that's pretty much the end of my time on here for vlog 2. I'll spin around and do an outro in a moment and a formal apology for no fish. But before I go, I will spin you around. The vlog 3 is going to be, we're going in heavy. That is vlog 3's approach. So hopefully you'll join me for that. So on that note, as Oscar said, apology time, no fishing vlog 2. But we're going to keep trying, keep positive, stay focused. I'm not moving, I'm happy where I am. I'm central of the lake. So vlog 3 will be exactly the same swim that I'm in now, with the approach I've just shown you. So hopefully you'll join me for that, and yeah, see if I can't get pit 5 carp number 1 of 2025. So again, thanks for watching. If you did like it, even though there's not much on it, give it a thumbs up please, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Take care everyone.